So, quick video on intermittent fasting as well as intermittent fasting while pregnant. Basically, what it was the 16 to 8. So, what that means is fasting for 16 hours. I did make notes, by the way. So, you're only going to be eating within that 8-hour window. Okay, so example, if you're eating from, say, 11 a.m., you're going to be eating till 7 p.m. kind of thing. And then during that time, you're not going to be eating, obviously. And that will give your body time to digest your food and to be able to regulate, get you on not necessarily a diet, but getting your body to a regular state of nutrition. You shouldn't be eating a lot of junk either. Like, you shouldn't be drinking pop and all of that. You should be drinking water, fruit juice, like not store-bought sugar juice, but like make your own type fruit juice. Okay, so my favorite way to do it while pregnant was this way, was to not eat, and then my window was between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. So a lot of people only leave their window being like 6 hours or 4 hours even. So, okay, so like an example of that, trying to think. If you start eating at 8, then you would, like 8 a.m., then you would stop eating around 2 p.m., and you wouldn't eat any more that day. 2 p.m., start fasting at 10 p.m., don't eat any more kind of thing. And for heavier weights, this works really well. During my first pregnancy, I lost 60 pounds, and during my second pregnancy, I lost around 55. I'm 22 weeks now, almost 23 weeks now with my third, and I've lost close to 20 to 25 pounds, and I weigh 168 now, and I started my pregnancy closer to 200. So this is like ways that I came down from being quite heavy. I've lost well over close to, oh god, now it would be over 300 pounds on and off. Well over. My highest weight would have been close to 400, about 400. And this is my like 3-year journey of like coming down from that, and it's really hard. And you're not just going to be doing intermittent fasting, you're going to be needing to be doing a lot of workouts, like a lot of workouts. I'm sorry, I'm like pregnant and trying to breathe. You're going to be looking at wanting to work out at least an hour a day to 2 hours a day, depending on your weight. And a lot of water. Walking was how I did it. How I originally started doing it is going for hour-long walks. Even days I was feeling more lazy, I would go to the park and I would sit on a swing for like 2 hours. Get off, get a break, and then go back on the swing for another hour, and right there you're working your core, your arms, your legs, everything you need to be working. Okay, so a lot of people do more, they do 24-hour protocol, which is like, oh my god, it's more of a well, it's a longer fast. I don't do the 24-hour type fast. I prefer the 16-hour fast. That's what works for me. Again, though, the 24-hour one is pretty basic. You're not eating. You finish your last meal, you would. Oh God, let me think for a second here. Let me skip, because I know the 18-hour, but I don't know the 24-hour as well. So if you're doing the 18-hour, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. are all times that you'll be able to eat. So between 7 and 8 p.m. I like between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. the best. Okay, so these fasts work. You're going to start at 7 a.m. end at 2 p.m. Or for your 16-hour, you're going to start at 7 a.m. and end at 12 p.m. Essentially, it's up to you. I'm trying to figure out ways to, like, explain it that will help people understand a little easier. Looking at a couple of notes here. Oh, another thing, it's also best to work out before you eat. So, before breaking your fast, you're going to want to have your cup of water and work out. You're going to work out and then you're going to drink a big glass of water. Take a couple sips beforehand, you know. Afterwards, you're going to eat. Best to work out during the morning while you're waiting to eat, so you're not tempted to eat earlier, but also you get your workout done earlier. Just with intermittent fasting, doing the 16-hour fast and exercising over, it'll be 3 years, quite about the summer. It'll be 3 years for me. And I've lost hundreds. That's the best I can say. I don't have a picture to add right now, but I will be adding that, and I'll do the little, what is it, thingamajigger on there, the little comment section thing. I'll put before and after type thing. But also stay away from starches, all of that. You're gonna eat your greens, your chicken, basic. What else do we want to talk about? I mean, there's not really much to say. It's pretty basic. It's basic. I mean, you don't eat between the hours of, well, you eat between the hours of 7 a.m. and 12 p.m. and for the rest of the day, you don't eat. And for the nighttime, you don't eat. Get at least 16 hours. A lot of people like to do 18 hours. Some even do 24 hours. It all depends on your preference and how long you can go. That's all. And I really wish that I could say this to Amberlynn Reid, because she complains so much, and she pretty basically thinks that you're only supposed to be fasting 8 hours, and that's not how it works. No. And it doesn't work over 2 days. You're supposed to be getting a regular amount of sleep. you're supposed to be getting yourself into a cycle, not just jumping in one day and then expecting it to work within that week. It does take time. But, I mean, the lowest hour of a fast you'd want to do is 12 hours. So, 8 hours isn't really even a fast. I mean, everybody does that. So, think about it that way. And if that's what Amberlynn is reading online, then she's wrong. And she's getting her information from a source that is very wrong. Yeah, that's all I have to say. And it's, if you are, another thing about pregnancy and intermittent fasting is, if you are under 170 pounds, at a certain point, it does become unsafe. If you have questions about that, or if you're interested in losing weight while pregnant, or you have a lot of weight that you need to lose while pregnant, feel free to ask me in the comments because I have no problem answering. But yeah, just keep in mind, exercise, lots of water, and you're going to want to do a basic 16-hour fast. Eat from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m., not a.m., 12 p.m. Afternoon time. Okay? Okay, thanks. Bye.